Hello people, happy Sunday. It's Gino here from Real Everyday English and I'm back with my weekly video. This week is video number 13, so it's somewhat of a milestone because it means that I've been producing these videos and running this YouTube channel for 3 months now. The channel has exceeded 50 subscribers this week, which I'm very happy about because it demonstrates to me that people are finding these videos useful and that people are learning new things. Because this is video number 13, there isn't going to be a particular subject to today's video. It's going to be a milestone video and basically me just chatting and you listening. So you can practice your listening skills by listening to this video, but also I'm going to describe 3 ways that I believe I've been able to improve my Spanish quite a lot over the last 12 months. I've been learning Spanish for 3 years, and the reason I started to learn Spanish was because I went on holiday to Tenerife and I couldn't speak a word of Spanish, so I felt quite ignorant and I felt like I should start to learn. So I got back to the UK and I started learning. So I downloaded an application to my phone called Duolingo, and I started to watch Spanish television and just expose myself to the language. And I was doing this for around 6 months. And I thought to myself, I know lots of Spanish now and my Spanish is getting good. Then I tried to have a conversation with someone and could not understand one word they were saying to me. So at that point I realised that I wasn't doing things the best way in terms of improving my Spanish. I met a guy from Colombia who is now my friend, and he taught me this method of learning without translation. So we speak twice a week and we speak once completely in Spanish, no English at all, and once completely in English with no Spanish at all. And when we're speaking English, it's completely forbidden to speak any Spanish whatsoever, and the same the other way around. If there's something I don't understand, then he will explain it to me in Spanish. And I also use this method with my other language partners now, and it has seriously helped me to improve my Spanish. In my opinion, I think the conversations are best had by video call because you can show each other things in real time, as I do in these videos on the YouTube channel to help you guys out with vocabulary. So number 1 would be to find yourself a native speaker who has the time to speak at least twice a week and speak once completely in English, once completely in whichever language you're learning. Obviously, it depends on what your native language is. Tip number 2 is one thing I had to stop myself from doing because it was causing me problems when I was having conversations, is when I was talking to someone, if they said something I didn't understand, then I would focus on that straight away. And that's a bad idea, because if somebody says something you don't understand and you start thinking to yourself, what does that mean? I didn't understand what that was. Before you know it, they finish what they were saying and you've completely missed it. So don't focus on the things you don't understand. Continue to listen and try and get a picture of what is being said. That is the best way to do it, I believe, in my opinion. Tip number 3 would be to stop thinking in your native language. Now, this is something that took me a while and I'm still guilty of it now. When I'm listening to things in Spanish, I have to think in Spanish because your mind will automatically try to think in your native tongue. To give you a good example of this, I'm a native English speaker, okay? When I'm listening to the television or the radio or someone speak in English, I'm not trying to translate it into anything else. I just feel it. I just know what it means. And I had to start to try and do that with Spanish, and since I've done that, I feel like my Spanish has improved a lot, just by thinking and feeling the Spanish rather than trying to translate it into English over and over again. So to break that down, the 3 tips are: number 1, to find yourself a native speaker who you can practice by video call and learn without translation. When you need something explaining, ask them to explain it in English, which is what you're trying to learn. Number 2 would be, don't let your mind focus on the words you don't understand when you are listening to someone. Try and listen to the full sentence or the full speech, and then you'll find that you understand most of it. Tip number 3 would be, stop thinking in your native language and try to feel the language as it is, which in this case is English. So there's my 3 tips. Today's video number 13. I'm exceptionally happy that I have over 50 subscribers on the channel. So put these tips into action and see if you can improve your English by using them. I hope you do. On Friday, I was 35 years old. It was my birthday. And to be honest with you, I'm still a little bit hungover from the party, but I still wanted to make a video and put it out there. I hope you've practiced your listening skills today, and I hope you could understand everything I was saying. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be next week. Goodbye, take care, adios, bye-bye.